happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Ken Bozak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh, yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. He's Ken Bozak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. 'Cause I'm Ken bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get some Ken Bozak.
And we're live, bros. How goes it?
Hey, how you doing?
Goes well. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Philip, Matthias, Kadoshi, Senor Lupe.
Oh
How
wow,
goes it, bro?
we're working on something.
Randy in the chat. Love you, bro.
Again?
Thanks
Lupe and I
everybody
are
for tuning in. If you could share this out. If you use Facebook, give it a post on Facebook and then delete Facebook. If you use Twitter, tweet it out. Post it in your favorite Discord or Telegram. If you have an OnlyFans, go and comment the link to this live stream on an OnlyFans post right now.
It might get wild in here.
Yeah, let's do
going.
that. Shout out to the team over at brobros420.com, working hard on the Ken Token and the Brobros memberships. Ken Token presale is live for a fraction of a penny. A fraction of a fraction of a penny. Right now. So if you wanted to pick up some Ken Token, go to brobros420.com. First wave of pre-sales almost up, and we're about halfway sold out of the whale packs. Congrats to the team, bro. You guys are killing it. And thank you, everybody, for supporting me and the team. Just wow, man. We've raised about $20,000 so far for Ken Token, and 100% of that is going to provide liquidity for the token. So it's not like this is going towards my my Lambo. This is going towards liquidity. Big difference in how I'm trying to do shit as opposed to other projects doing shit. Thanks for tuning in, Rob, Skirt, Chris. Hey, Sultan Crypto's in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, respect to the OG. Again,
we're working on something too.
Oh shit! Yeah, so am I. I think
on a roll.
He's got stuff in the back on the back burner waiting to drop after Ken Token. Again, Ken Token's available. brobros420.com. And our guest today is this noob, this NFT noob, 23 times over. NFT noob 23.
23.
How goes it, bro? Levitated Arts. I'm gonna bring up your OpenSea. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro. Let people know a little bit about maybe, who you are, how you got into the space, and what you're doing with these Levitated Vibes Volume 3.
So with, I'm Levitated Arts. I started in the NFT space, let's say Shit, it's probably about 7 to 8 months ago now, something around there. You know, my very first introduction into the NFT space was NBA Top Shot. I got in, you know, after the giant climb. Wasn't doing too great in there. I mean, so I heard about the Street Fighter packs on Wax, which got me like actually introduced to the art side of the NFT space. And I started messing around on Atomic Hub. So I started collecting on Atomic Hub actually. And then I ended up making a pretty big sale from the Street Fighters packs, right?
Oh, wow.
And after weeks of kind of reading in, diving in, figuring out what the space was all about, you know, I've always drawn in my life. Like I've always been into art and everything, but it just kind of left me, you know, with everyday life, you know, as a hobby. It just kind of, I wasn't able to monetize it when I wasn't able to actually utilize it in like the manner that I wanted to, I guess. So I just said, fuck it, bro, excuse my language, and went and bought an iPad and an Apple Pencil and, you know, got to work, dude, studying up as much videos as I could. And we're here now, bro. Like, I didn't really have any direction on my collections at first. I just kind of did whatever came to mind, you know, through Atomic Hub, and just learned the ropes in there, you know.
And what brought you from Atomic Hub to OpenSea with the Levitated Vibes V3?
So in the beginning, I tried to mint on Rarible, and it was like $150, you know, to mint one piece. And I didn't have a good following. I wasn't, not being aware of, like, not knowing if I was going to be able to sell as many pieces on there as I was going to be minting. I wasn't going to be able to with my financial like state. Basically, it's too much money to risk in that early in the place. So what brought me from Atomic Hub over to OpenSeas was, you know, after months and months of studying and learning all this shit going on, I saw that it was more lucrative. There was a lot more traction, a lot more people like in the space. So I decided, you know, if I'm going to do this, I took some of my profits from my Wax collection and everything that I've been doing over to Wax, which I'm not leaving Wax. I just have been consumed by this Emoticons project lately. I decided just, you know, if I'm going to go into OpenSea now, I'm going to do it the right way. So I started with my Genesis collection there, and we built that out to a maximum min of 100. And we're going to be using those for basically early adopter POAP rewards, pre-sale to the Emoticons project that we have coming up, which is going to be it's an algorithmically generated project. But instead of just doing the profile pictures and stuff like that, man, like, I want to actually build out an entire brand, community-based brand and company off of this. And we're going to be moving into the physical assets. I'll be taking other artists, independent artists that haven't really had a leg up into it, actually sponsoring them under the Levitated Arts label, free of charge. Basically, I mean, just kind of like represent and show love, you know what I mean? And just growing this community, a Levitated society, man. I mean, well, that's it, bro. So
I like the one I'm on right now. I don't know if you can see it. It's on the live.
I'm not on the YouTube thing right now, but I'll look.
But it's like, I think it's the last one on the OpenSea page, and it looks like it has like a Rainbow Schmog brain injury showing, and it has like this, like, I don't know, like soap opera kind of like veil waving over it, like a window.
Oh yeah, that was the one. Actually, that one sold this morning. Give me just a second. I'm gonna go on.
Makes sense that it's sold. I mean, this one's fucking dope. I really like
man.
it. So how many different like attributes do these have? I didn't even get a chance to
those ones right there, those are just the Genesis vibes. You know what I mean?
Got you.
That's just the Genesis collection. It's a one-of-one collection of 100.
Okay, so these are like generative, right?
No, these ones are not. No, they're hand-drawn.
So individually made by you, not
individually made by me, yeah. It's kind of like my reward system for my early adopters and stuff, because, you know, if the project does good and the company actually takes off, the Genesis pieces are going to be the ones to make you a lot of money. So it's kind of that. And then it was another introduction in order to get my feet wet into OpenSea's while building my original project.
How have you found it using OpenSea as opposed to Atomic Hub being so, not saying so new, almost a year now into the space, but I would, say newer to Ethereum, right, to then Wax. How have you found that environment as a creator?
So honestly, I really like OpenSeas. I really do. Like the traction that we gained right away as soon as we jumped over there was pretty phenomenal. Like there's a lot more people, you know what I mean? So it's a lot easier to be seen, and there's not so much like a flood of projects because of the gas fees and everything. It takes a little bit of liquidity in order to actually get onto OpenSea.
Yeah, you have to have a little bit of money where your mouth is.
Yeah, and which sucks, but
it also keeps a lot of spam and scam out of it too.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
We see a lot of pop-up shit on Wax that's kind of annoying in the sense that they want to get verified and whitelisted the day they come out. And it's like, how many copycat artists there are because there's no fees. And on an Ethereum, people are kind of discouraged from like stealing your art from Wax and minting it on Ethereum because they're going to have to pay a pretty penny just to put it out there for sale.
Exactly. I remember that actually happened to Nick Shepard.
Yeah, it usually happens the other way around. So people steal your Ethereum art and then they put it on Wax.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of like proof of work for the artist in some ways.
Yeah,
it is.
It wants an expensive canvas with expensive paint. That's Ethereum. That's how I see it.
Exactly it.
It's not the worst thing for the environment if you consider that there's so much thievery in the art world as it is, even with physical works. So, and even like the transferring of like expensive assets. If you're talking like $80 to $100 to transfer an NFT versus like thousands of dollars to pay for security to move a painting, like that's
right.
Potentially like millions. I mean, if it's like
you mentioned that this is going to be sort of a way to reward, particular like early investors, these 100 levitated pieces, these pieces,
definitely.
Right? These emoticons. Definitely. So, how does that mechanics work? Like, how do you plan on what's that look like, right? Like, we know what it sounds like, but what's that look like?
So what that looks like is, with every owner, right? Now we have the wallet addresses, and we're able to build a POAP system or like a proof of appearance, right? System. So like we know that these guys, they've been there since the beginning. They believed in the project and they're helping build it. So what I want to do is reward them with NFT airdrops monthly. We didn't do this in the beginning, but they're all going to be included in the pre-sale launch. So you get early minting of an emoticon, so you avoid the kind of gas war and everything in the beginning. And then still building out some more reward systems, but those are going to be the general basics that we go by now. You know what I mean? They all get certain rankings in the Discord and all that as well. And in Discord, like we just built it out. Basically, we're still adding things about every week. Actually, we're adding a new feature or a new system, new ranking system. We're going to be hosting a meme contest actually on Monday. Our first meme contest.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, and then promoting our to promote the emoticons page and the website for opening up, which we got the back end and all the minting page and everything.
I got my meme in my mind already. I don't want to forget. I'm going to write it down.
Sick. Yeah, keep that up. You got to join Discord, man, because we're going to put up a channel.
I'm going to send it to Ethan in a DM so I don't forget. And
yes.
He's like, yes. That means you don't forget either, motherfucker.
I made some interesting memes that people don't know I mean.
Oh boy.
I'm an anonymous meme. I do like a lot of. So is that one thing that's cool about this? Is it's not like one of these anonymous projects? Actually, like there's a face to the project. There's a community to the project. It's like not mysterious,
No, and that's the thing. Like there are all these anonymous projects and all, and I understand it to a point, but we're building a brand here, bro. We're building an actual company. And anonymity or whatever the word is, it's not going to be something that's possible. You know what I mean? And I don't really want it to be possible. You know what I mean? Like that coming with knowing the team that you're working with It comes with a lot of trust. You know what I mean? So like me showing my face, me coming on here, you know, giving my word, giving my promise, like now I have a responsibility to uphold those because, you know, in order to do that, in order to succeed, I'm going to have to stick to my guns, basically. You know what I mean? Just be the best person I can be and try to make a great fucking community, bro. And that's really what we're doing. You know, I'm just trying to innovate the space as much as I can right now.
Do you think this is how we get people like Banksy involved in NFTs and shit, showing them that they could build like a business out of this?
I think if more people understood this, yeah.
Because like what you're doing is business moves, and a lot of the time I feel like artists that are in the business world look at this like a fucking hobby, and it can't possibly become an industry standard. But I feel like this is clearly going to become one where the community of supporters will be like shareholders in its stock, not just investors in the product.
That's it, bro. And that's, I even have that listed on levitatedsociety.com. It's like you're not with our emoticons project, you're not necessarily just buying an NFT. You're actually buying a share into a growing brand and an upcoming company. You know what I mean? So you're putting liquidity into our future growth. Like most of the profits and stuff that are coming off of this, I'll be 100% with you guys. I mean, I'm going to pay myself, right? But almost all of it's going to be going back into, we're talking game development, brand, opening galleries. Like, I want to actually bring this into the real world. Like, hosting, like, you know, events like you guys did with Shitcoin 2021, just meetups and stuff like that, man. If we could
get like booths at events like Shitcoin 2021,
exactly, too, bro. Yeah, and I know you guys are probably doing another one next year.
Absolutely,
that's going to be the move because
we'll be tailgating Bitcoin 2022, just like we tailgated Bitcoin 2021.
Good, bro. It was a great time. I was so unprepared. It was last minute. I didn't think I was going to make it down there, but made it happen.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of people made it and never expected themselves to even go to a crypto type conference or event because it wasn't like a crypto conference.
No, dude.
There was a bar in the middle of it. We had a Grammy winning producer doing a beat battle. We had
and that's the day that I made
speeches. It's just so much different.
It was pretty great. Free tacos, bro.
Free tacos.
Somebody bought 800 pizzas and just like left them there for people. I mean, it seemed like 800. It was at least 100 pizzas.
That must have been the first
day.
Shit!
I don't know if they want their name set, but I'm like 100% sure I know who bought that.
I do too, and I don't know if he wants it out there, but he's very generous.
Good looking, bro.
And he's an OG in this space, and he's awesome.
An absolute OG, out of this space.
Super OG. Not even in this area, not even in this country.
That's how much of an OG is, not even in this country.
That's pretty awesome right there.
Yeah, you measure your time in crypto by where you live now. It's like, do you live in like a country that doesn't have like a flag represented in the Olympics?
Yeah, that's how you know you got in.
You've been in for a while.
Yeah, you got in early. Are you living in a jungle somewhere with perfect internet connection? Yeah, you got in early.
5G in the fucking rainforest. I love it.
They're growing like ayahuasca in the backyard. For real.
Oh,
that's the craziest thing.
Well.
So yeah, man. I mean, that's the plan though, right? Like going that direction. What are some of think like those challenges you may have to overcome transitioning from the hobbyist to the business side? Because that's kind of like where I'm at myself now.
Quite a bit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm studying and learning stuff till to this day, all day long. I'm actually meeting with, after our podcast today, my crypto law specialist. He's got the firm going to be handling we're getting Levitated Labs, Levitated Arts Incorporated, building out our trademarks and copyrights and everything. There's a lot of hurdles you got to go through. You got to be aware of the SEC, taxes, all this stuff going on. You know what I mean? Stuff that I'm not 100%.
Discouraging to try to tell the average person like, hey man, if you're a shoebox artist, you might want to get into NFTs professionally.
I mean, you said, hell no.
Okay.
Do it. Jump. Go for it. You know what I mean? That's kind of my philosophy on it, man. Like, just make that move, bro. You
Worth
have
the
to,
challenge.
like, it's definitely worth the challenge and worth the try.
Yeah.
Where this space can take you is unbelievable, dude. Like, I've literally had the busiest 7 months of my life, but the most entertaining and fun time for the last 7 months. Like, honestly, I love this space. I love my community. I love all of the communities in this area. Like, you run into some great people, man. You meet people that you wouldn't really fathom actually speaking to or having the opportunity to work with that you would in this space. You know what I mean? Really and truly. I love it, bro. It's been a great time and an awesome learning experience. So if you are on the edge about it, or should I do it, you know, is it worth it? It's hard. It's really difficult, right?
Well, the hard
Like,
work's showing, man. Like I mean, I know you said it's not done yet, but how well polished the Levitated Society website is. So I'm gonna post that link in the
hey,
chat.
thank you, bro. Thank you. It means a lot.
Levitated Society, dude. It looks really good, man. And I love this. I don't know the name of the toy, but it reminds me of these like faces that were like balls, and you would just squeeze them, and like their eyes would bulge out and shit.
You know, last night I was sitting here watching a Netflix channel, The Toys That Made Us. And I was thinking about, you know, what type of physical assets, what type of toys are we going to implement with this? Because, I mean, we're going to bring this into collectibles. I'm going to be putting game development together. Like, oh, there's a lot of stuff
These
going on.
look like they would
man.
be the best stress balls to just like
That's-
either squeeze or throw.
Right,
Sure.
exactly. And then, like, so I don't know, man. You know what they really remind me of is the Pac-Man world. You remember that on Nintendo 64? Not just the maze one, but where you could actually walk with Pac-Man.
Oh
and
yeah,
freedom of conversion.
It was like it was more of like a free world kind of environment.
Yeah.
And imagine if everybody had their own individual Pac-Man that nobody else could have, and they all had
Exactly.
different traits.
And you could go into a metaverse and you could
That's
play
what
in a
you'd have.
3D rendered game.
Well,
And
did you see what Twitter said to Blau yesterday? Blau said something about building an API that could verify your profile picture with your wallet holdings. So you basically couldn't use like somebody else's Bored Apes as an avatar on Twitter. This is a way to have like, you know, potential 1 of 100 avatar on Twitter when they implement that.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll have to actually look into that and read up. I missed that one.
I just
That's
saw
a good
it
idea,
yesterday,
bro.
like right before I went to bed. But Twitter, like, actually was like, "All right, we'll see what we can do." I was like, "What the fuck?"
I know they're really making moves in this space. Twitter's actually like, you know, taking in the whole NFT community. I mean, the
think
community
Zuck's
on
fucked,
Twitter.
dude. He's so far behind in crypto because of Libra. I don't know, man. I'm hoping Twitter could flip the paradigm on Facebook, man.
Let's just say this, bro.
I see that too.
I never go on Facebook anymore.
I go on Facebook to share my Twitter tweets.
Yeah,
Twitter's getting more popular.
Exactly what I do, bro. I've joined a bunch of NFT communities.
Well, just saying, Twitter's stock is absolutely nowhere near Facebook's. Just gonna put that out there.
Yeah.
Might be a
but we're in
diamond
crypto. We shouldn't be watching stocks. We want to decouple from the stock market, and we're like, this stock's doing good. We shouldn't even think.
I definitely sold all my stocks and jumped into crypto and NFTs.
Yeah, stocks are way too slow. It's so boring.
Yeah.
It's like watching. It's like from going and having like a membership to like Pornhub, and then going and trying to watch like porn on stolen cable where it's like flickering. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't go back to flickery boob porn.
I like the analogy.
Thank you. Anyway, I got this little one hitter from the same artist who made my water bottle.
Oh damn!
That's fucking cool, dude.
It's even signed. How bougie.
Excuse me.
That's super
cool.
bougie. But I like it. How's it hit? Prove that it hits good.
Prove it.
I want you to fall out of that chair.
At least one
it
time.
made me so sad.
It hits.
Hold on, what? That made you so sad? That actually happened?
Yeah, I fell out.
Oh,
of the
yeah.
air
What?
and-
What
there's,
happened?
there's a GIF of it.
You guys
Who
gotta
made that
fill me
GIF?
in.
I feel like 3 Douglas or somebody, right?
It's
Somebody made it.
It's very memorable.
ACU5, I think he made it. Somebody made that
Shout out
GIF of
ACU
me.
5.
That's
And-
awesome.
Yeah, there's like a GIF and a music. Somebody made like a music video to it too, dude. I've seen a few things already.
Tragic music.
Bro, that's fucking great.
I should make that an NFT, or somebody might have
You got
already
to.
done that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's yours. You just redo it and be like, this is
Yeah.
the,
Just claim
this
those.
is the actual one.
I've been giving away some NFTs on the bottom right-hand side of the screen, so if bros are
Hey.
interested in
Matter of fact,
free
Bozak,
shit.
I'm gonna send you a couple of my vibes on Atomic Hub, and you can drop a few of those in there.
If you okay, yeah, send me a claim link for a bundle. It's probably easy, or my address 33d4q.wan.
Okay.
So when you see the image on the bottom right side change like that, that's when there's a new NFT available for free. You can go and pick those up at kennydoll.com, KENNEEDOLL.com, Kenny Doll. They're only $1, and it's an augmented reality NFT that is a action figure that is evolvable. It's an evolvable action
Evolvable?
figure that lives in augmented reality that is an NFT. And
They're
it's
pretty
a
cool too.
$1.
Definitely worth $1.
A doll.
I think I actually gave a couple away
And
whenever they
evolvable?
first came out.
Evolvable.
That's a word creation right there.
Trademark.
So you're gonna have a word creation along, like, the memory of this moment, along with the collectible itself. It adds some true value, other than
True.
just playing with it, which is fun.
Yeah, go play with
Always
your
fun.
Kenny.
I want you to be the Stretch Armstrong of NFTs, to where, like,
Yes.
in 30 years, people are like, remember that fucking thing?
Yes.
It's like, oh, that was awesome. You know,
All right, my internet's being gay, but
it's
I'm getting
okay.
this done.
Yo, it's like 2021. You're gonna get us canceled. Ellen can't even say that shit now.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna move past it.
Nah, dude. It's not all right to just be not racist. You have to be anti-racist.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just follow.
I'm like, I don't know.
love
I'm
everybody.
not saying anything.
I'm trying to get not canceled. Or
Right, you're doing too much, as the kids would say.
Skirt, what's going on, bro? Says,
Skirt.
yo, I would love an emoticon NFT. Yeah, man, Skirt X in the chat. Head on over
Yeah.
to the link is in the description, but I'll post it again in the chat.
Yeah.
How many of these are even left available? You said there's only 100 of them. I see 85
So-
items exist. So does that mean only 15 are left on the shop's shelves?
Yeah, so all right, so with the Levitated Vibes Genesis pieces, like I said, those are the pre-sale entry, and those are my introduction to OpenSeas. Basically, right now the emoticons, they're still being developed. We haven't fully I fully finished the artwork and everything for it. We're still building the back end for the contract, and we're building the community up before we actually release. You know what I mean? Pre-launch is right around the corner. Whenever Genesis Vibes sell out, which we've sold 80, so there's 85 of them on the shelves. We've sold 83 of them.
Okay.
We've sold 83 of them. I have two. I randomly dropped extra rare, unreleased like music videos from my. I have two music artists and producers that I work with as well. So I randomly incorporated some unreleased music from it in there. I think it was Genesis Vibe number 69, I think, was the last one with music incorporated.
Of course.
Yeah, and that's our house music edition right there. I have Levitated Vibes 64, I think it was too. That one's still available, and that is a local rap artist out here that we put we're putting a bunch of different genres in there. I've got my one dubstep artist and house music producer And DJ, his name's Crisis. You can actually find him at Crisis Official on Twitter. He has been making some custom music for our emoticons project, and
awesome.
we decided to drop one of them in the Genesis Vibes as a rare piece, you know, for
Dude,
people
I
to
was
grab.
literally talking to somebody like yesterday about how to make their collection stand out, and I said, dude, add audio.
Yeah, bro.
It sounds
That's-
so stupid, but there's so many collections that have forgotten that NFTs can be more than just a JPEG.
Right, dude.
Even a
And
sound
every
effect or
piece-
something, like water,
like, yeah.
wind sound, anything.
Yeah, like we've got what I've done is I've incorporated, you know, real artists, local artists that aren't too big in the like music area and everything, but I'm kind of giving them a route in as well. And I feel like this is a good way to promote other than what everybody's doing. You know what I mean? Through the NFT space, you can reach so many other people.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's really good to give people an entrance in that way.
Have you thought about doing like a run on Wax, like something maybe even like a free, non-transferable, non-burnable kind of like promotional thing, or even transferable, just like saying like or on Hen or other blockchains other than Ethereum, because I know that this is on OpenSea right now. But have you thought about using like Atomic Hub and Binance, Cardano, all these blockchains that handle NFTs as a way to make like cheap and free spam mail?
Yeah, I mean, that's Atomic Hub. That's that's what I did to build my name at first. You know what I mean? Like I got a free NFT. Go follow NFT Noob 23 on Twitter. Post it up there. You know, it's been traded and sold, and I've gained a lot of followers through that. I use Atomic Hub now. Like I do drops for my I haven't done one in a long time. I actually just recently dropped a mint of 69. I think you retweeted it out yesterday. I just dropped
again. Stoner numerology.
Yeah,
666,
at 42.0x. But dropped a little collection on there. Yeah, dude, I haven't messed with any other blockchains really besides Atomic Hub and OpenSea. But I just haven't had the time to, man. Building all this project out, you know, keeping up with the sales on my Genesis pieces is hard enough for building this project out, dude. Like I dropped one and there for like the first 2 weeks, we had so much traction that I put it out and within 10 minutes it sold. And I'm like, oh shit, all right. And we're only dropping them one at a time. So like when one sells, we drop the other one. We drop the next one. The music NFTs, I dropped some after that because they're at a higher price range because they're so rare that I still wanted to have 2 brackets for people to be able to come and join into. Like they were up to 0.15 Ethereum selling out in like 30 minutes, man. The Genesis vibe.
Yeah, I see that. I was looking at their prices, man, and I see only like one going under floor right now at 0.06.
Yeah, well, yeah, and so that 0.06, right? Those are the ones that I'm for the last 30 from 70 to 100. I felt like the price had risen up so much. Our floor ended up being like 0.46 or something like that, and I wanted to give everyone an equal opportunity to be able to become an early adopter and get their hands on this project before we really take off. So for the last 30, I decided we're going to drop the floor back down to 0.06 to give everybody equal opportunity for entry. You know what I mean? Like I could have kept it at 0.15. I could have kept it at 0.1.
Right.
But it's more about community involvement than the money for me, I guess. So that's why you're seeing them at 0.06 now. So the ones that are at 0.06, more than likely, those are the freshest and the newest drops. Right before we got on stream, actually, I just dropped one. It's got more of like a cartoony vibe to it. It's not as clean and polished.
Can't you pay with other than Ethereum on OpenSea now? I don't really use Ethereum enough to know, but I've heard rumors that there are other like ERC20s that you can use on OpenSea.
I'm pretty sure there is. I have only listed on there. I think you can only pay with Wax and Wrapped Wax. I mean, yeah, can you tell I knew I had OpenSea? Ethan Rapti. But yeah, I'm just like you, man. I'm pretty new to the OpenSea space. So like I'm learning it all as I go. I just jumped over here like Godspeed mode, like just ready. Like I figured if I'm going to OpenSea, I'm gonna go prepared, full project in the works, you know, polished collection, and build a solid community to go with it. And which I started doing on Wax before I ended up making my transition, or what we call the migration, where the emoticons are moving over.
There's a bridge, and I know M Blue and Corey and them are a huge fan of the Wax and Ethereum bridge. You should reach out to the Uplift community and see, you know, what they could do to help you, not so much transition, but combine those two.
And that's what I want to do. That's a big thing here. Like, I think that actually needs to be done more. There's
a lot going on with that.
Bringing
whole
this
concept. Oh yeah.
Maybe we need to talk.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know everybody in the world is trying to figure this one problem out, and there's a lot of people getting close. So,
well, that's good.
Exciting
times. Really good to hear. That's scary, but that's good to hear.
Great, actually, but it's gonna scare a lot of people, I think, when there's not little pools to dip from. You know, I can jump over here, I can jump over here. Like, a lot of things are gonna merge, and I wonder if people are really ready for that. Like, and if as a collector, as a creator of a collection, like several times over myself, like I see how that could affect everything. And even somebody who's like almost full-time crypto when it comes to like just lifestyle, like
yeah, man,
that can be pretty tough. I mean, a lot of people know, like, I essentially went like broke the other week, and now I'm back. Like, things go up and down quick, dude.
But that's where
you gotta
all
commit
my funds
to
are in
this
crypto
shit
as well. All my funds are in crypto as well. I've left the whole corporate world, kind of.
So when that happens, I think a lot of people are gonna have to be like, oh, I don't. Now I have one revenue stream. I have one crypto revenue stream. I don't have my Tezos money. I don't have my Wax money. I don't have my OpenSea money. I don't have my, you know, like Binance, Cardano. There's not gonna be all these different things to mess with. It's
right.
Like, my NFT income stream, singular. So, and I think it's something to think about, because we have to like kind of go where the puck's going. We can't just sit where it's sitting.
I think it's also going to
sitting still is going to kill us.
It's going to give value to legacy. It's going to incentivize my grandkids to not tarnish my fucking name, because they're going to want to live off of my royalties from my sales. And if they tarnish our fucking name, then they tarnish the value of our families. You know, like this is future wealth. Like, this is like, you know,
no tell-all books, no airing the dirty laundry.
Right, and I feel like, and not just that, but not having any dirty laundry, living a life in which that there is no dirty laundry to air out, because you are incentivized through fucking karma itself, bro. Do good shit and make your name a good name, and it has value in society, and society will value it, and it has perpetual downfall for like downline for the family having like royalties, so they get 10% on every secondary sale. So if, you know, they keep the family name in the right way, like, then it goes well. And you can see that with the way the Kardashians are going, right? Now,
and you don't have to renegotiate all the time.
Chloe's like what, the youngest billionaire in human history? Now, if her great grandkids start to tarnish the fucking Kardashian name after the Kardashians have done,
that's gonna be hard to do, bro.
Not really. I mean, they were. Well, actually, I guess you're right. They could get away with murder. Didn't think.
Oh damn. Well, through the bloodline.
That's fired.
But you know what I mean, though, right? Like, so this is like a way to really like motivate your family to keep the legacy going, and a way to start a fucking legacy. A lot of people come from families that don't have a crest. They don't have a family crest. They don't have family legacy, so they don't have anything to really, like, you know, thrive for it to be like the best. Like, you know, many people still like, oh, I'm the first, like in 2020s, I'm the first person in my family to go to college. Holy shit, bro. And you know what happens when 10, you know, generations of college, now you feel that pressure of 10 generations before you to go to college.
Or there's so much family money built up that you're going to be lazy and just never go.
No, I think this will motivate the family NFT business. I don't know.
You're right. And I deal with a lot of artists, because, you know, I talk to musicians every day with what I do. And there's a lot of people that have these questions about their estates because a lot of these artists are getting up there in age, 60, 70, 80 years old, right? And you have a lot of family members doing their business dealings, and they're kind of worried about this stuff because they're worried about reputation. And what is the label going to do with this IP once they're gone? Am I going to have to go back in 10 years and battle with this label to use my father's song? That's crazy. Right. So you're going to have a situation where people are never going to have to do that again as long as they have the keys to a wallet address.
Which, yeah, that's exactly it. And that's kind of the whole idea behind this whole Levitated Society thing, is what you were saying with the legacies. Like, that's, you know, the slogan that I've been using is basically, in this space, you create your own legacy. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to build something, you can manifest and you can make it happen.
But this is a way to monetize a legacy.
Exactly. And bring worth to a legacy and actually, you know, prolong that legacy, as you were saying.
So I'm going to throw out a new word. It's monetizing the potential to manifest. So
that's not what?
Yeah,
manifestation.
It's turning your thoughts into fruition.
It sounds
turn
like
your thoughts into money.
Yeah,
I know, manifestation sounds like a bad infection.
It's like what you get from like having a wet dream with like a dirty girl. You wake up with it.
I'm not
don't manifest that. But yeah, bro, these are actually these are like with pre-launch. You're gonna end up getting a T-shirt with it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say this out loud, and if this affects the market, I will be a little bit upset. I think the one with braces are my favorite.
Hey, I love that one, dude. I'm not gonna lie, but so like we're gonna have like you can get that on any of them. You know what I mean? There's what we got.
Do you want to share a screen? Do you have screen share capability?
I'll be honest with you, dude. This is my second stream. I don't know how to do that.
Oh no, don't worry.
And I'm on my iPad.
Yeah, I have this. I have the website up for the viewers right now, so they're looking at the website while we talk.
So yeah, all right. So if you go, there's a roadmap page on there too, but that might be a lot for everybody to read.
Nope, they got time.
Well, so there's going to be, you know, over 150 different traits. 7,777 emoticons being launched whenever we do go live. You know, there's going to be ranges of rarities with these traits, you know, different types.
I love this. Hold on, I'm sorry to cut you off. The members only merch store will be locked. That is dope, bro, including many different forms of physical assets. So you get physical swag, but only if you're in the Levitated Society. That's fucking
100%. And 100%. And that's going to be like exclusive merch. I'm going to have like other actual merch store opened up, but there's going to be exclusive members only merch. And I don't even want to say this on stream actually. So just know we got something really freaking cool in the works to where you're going to be able to design your own merchandise. It'll be pretty awesome. We're going to have it all incorporated into the website and everything.
Oh, no. I don't know why my brain just went here, but because they're smiley faces, is there like... and use your imagination, eh? Is there like a money shot emoticon?
See how I prepared my face before you said anything? Just so I could like hold it?
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, I want one.
Okay.
I mean, we might be able to work that in there.
I want a money shot braces emoticon.
Levitated money shot.
That is it right
That's
there,
the best
bro.
money shot you can get, bro.
I love this. No, dude, and that's
Crazy,
the thing.
though.
I feel like the you know, the way you're building it out, like people will be able to, you know, maybe throw their 2 sats in the community and
100%. You know what? That's what I want.
As soon as you said I could like create some merch and have my, you know, my imagination literally just started to run. So I love
you realize though, I just realized that term is going to actually be legit one day. Like your 2 sats are actually going to be worth 2 cents.
Might be.
That'll be weird. Anyway, go ahead.
No,
Rob in the chat said, "Make it happen." Yeah, dude.
Make it happen. You feel me? That's
he
my
says, Philip said facial emoticon. Yeah, dude.
You know what? We'll make it happen because I do have a couple more traits that I need to put in there. Why not?
Motivational.
Exactly.
Facial con.
Mm-hmm. pearl necklace and all.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So how's the liquidity pool work for emoticons?
So I haven't gotten that far exactly, but we're gonna end up doing we're gonna have a few of the emoticons in there, and you're able to swap out, kind of like Cool Cats did. I don't know if you were involved in that at all, but if you're not really fond of your emoticon and you either are having a hard time selling it, or you can go into the liquidity pool once it's unlocked, and you're going to be able to choose from other emoticons that have been placed in there to just swap out yours with. And then I want to work out something with the token as well. I haven't got so far with it.
Absolutely.
Huh?
Absolutely, bro. Every NFT
100%,
project needs
bro.
a token. If you're working with non-fungibles, to have it cyclical, you're going to need fungibility. You need fungible tokens.
Yes, yeah. I want you to be able to make purchases with our token as well. We're going to have a play to earn video game incorporated. I kind of want to work like a metaverse area, but a 3D rendered one where there's mini games involved inside of it, and you can play to earn these tokens that you are also able to use in the merch store and to buy certain NFTs from our project as well. So like there's a lot of stuff going on, man. We're really trying. I'm really trying to innovate this space as much as I can. Maybe not innovate, but I don't like the word manipulate, but take advantage of every opportunity there is in this area.
It is what it is. Yeah, you're taking advantage of all the opportunities, combining them into one unique opportunity.
Exactly. And then with that being said, that's going to give all the collectors and like specific owners, this, opportunity to create their own legacy, basically. Create your legacy. It's going to give a lot of use to this project. Utility, and community on top of everything.
Yep.
Like, that's really it, bro. And
utility.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
yeah.
Nathan.
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
This guy's over here. I'm writing them all down.
We're gonna have to make him like how there's a swear jar. We're gonna have to have like a word jar, and every time Nathan creates a word, he's gonna have to put a donation in the jar.
One wax, and then we distribute this amongst the people once a month.
all the viewers are gonna have to get it because you're fucking with their whole vocabulary right now.
Look,
I have to give away a piece of artwork once a month.
Start minting each word, and we'll start a fucking dictionary.
That's it. I like that. I do
we'll
like
start
that.
a dictionary of Nathan's vocabulary.
I'll coin them all, and you can get partial ownership of each word.
Exactly, and all the streams. Every new word that's come up, you guys got a new collection for it.
Yeah, I've been sitting here airdropping NFTs the whole live stream.
Oh,
so
shit.
Why not?
Hey, how you doing? Definitely forgot about that.
Oh yeah, did you send them to me?
No,
somebody.
It's all good. You send them to me, and I'll give them away on tomorrow's podcast. How about that?
Well, I'm here right now, so.
Philip Stanley in the chat has a very interesting question for you. I was wondering if you could address.
What is that?
Ken, I don't know if I could say the part of this.
How many emoticons will have the money shot trait?
Oh, see, that's I don't.
So you said it properly.
It's
I was
going to be a
just
small percentage. It'll be a rare one, that's for sure. And then after launch and everything, once successful, we're going to be putting it onto rarity tools. So the rarities and traits will be available. Plus, we're going to have a bot in our Discord that is going to be able to track all of them and their unique traits and everything. Yeah.
If the shot was like glow in the dark somehow, that'd be cool.
We could do that.
It's like atomic.
Especially on the merchandise.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, that's what we're working on with the team for the Ken token and Bros 420.
How much are those whale packs?
The whale packs
they cost one whale.
Yeah, one whole whale from SeaWorld must be freed in order to
free a whale, get a pack.
God, I wish, man. I fucking hate
so
SeaWorld.
You can do
but
it
it's
now.
$100. They're $100 per pack, and I do believe we hit about halfway sold out on those.
Nice. What's hold on a second. What's your? It's 33D4Q.
33D4Q.WAN. Let me double check. Yep, 33D4Q.
Good memory, right? Shit.
I just remember because it's like 33D, which is like perfect titties, and then 4Q, you know, for cuties. So
Whenever I hear 3D, I think of Three Douglas.
Easily.
Three Douglas.
Like even if it's like just not even related to this space, I'm like Three Douglas. Love you, bro.
All right, so I'm just gonna transfer you a bunch.
Okay, cool. Let me see, and I can give some of these out.
I'm gonna say something very unprofessional right now.
What's up?
I gotta
I'm
pee.
all for it.
I'll be right back.
Do what you gotta do. I'm right there with you.
So
dog.
bad.
All right, well, I'll take this time again, one more time, to remind the community. Go ahead and check out brobros420.com. You can go ahead and pick up Ken today at a fraction of a penny. This is, the first round. The price will increase after this first round is closed. There will be 3 rounds, and then we will be launching in New York City at NFT NYC. I have a Halloween party at the Blockchain Center. So if you're in town, New York City, Halloween, Blockchain Center party.
How do we get in there? Because if I'm gonna miss, I might miss NFT NYC, but I can come for that.
If you have a Whale Bro pack in your wallet, you're in.
Okay.
So if you have a Whale Bro pack in your Wax wallet, you're in the Halloween party. Don't even worry about it. More information will be coming, but basically just grab some Ken. Buy a broke boy pack or whatever if you can't afford the Whale Bro pack. But the Whale Bro pack, as of right now, is a guaranteed way in to the Halloween party at the Blockchain Center, and I'll be speaking at NFT NYC on stage.
What?
So that's pretty cool.
Oh, he's back.
We're actually gonna make out with each other on stage in front of everybody.
I heard about
we have to do that in order to steal the entire show from everybody else, because there's gonna be people like Gary Vee or some shit,
man.
right?
I'd like to steal the show.
I don't think Gary Vee is gonna be making out with anybody on stage, right? No, I will, and that's all people will remember for the next 5 years about NFT NYC 2021.
And Daddy needs to be a famous artist, so willing to do what he has to do.
You gotta make a statement.
Yeah,
and I can't believe I just called myself Daddy.
This statement is, if you don't buy Ken, fuck you.
I was gonna say that too. So I would like to tell everybody that if you don't own a little bit of Ken, go fuck yourself. But I say that with peace and love.
Yeah, we sold 144 packs that are currently at $108 per pack. So $108 for the Whale Bro pack, and we sold 144 of those at the moment. So much woe to the supporters of the Bros. Miss Team Crypto threw out some ghost emojis. It looks like they're about to make out.
This ghost. He's like tilted this way.
Yeah. That's how I kiss.
Curve your body.
Yeah, full open mouth.
So do I. I lock onto the head, both hands, grip into the hair. And then
I learned how to kiss from the Coneheads.
That movie's crazy. Yeah.
Nobody remembers the Coneheads. If you don't remember the Coneheads, you're clearly you either smoke too much or you're too young.
That's how I learned how to snarfle a Garthok.
Yeah, Coneheads, I used to watch that shit.
So I guess to recap, the emoticons, there's only 100 for the early Bros right now.
Those are the Genesis vibes.
Yeah, the Genesis
those
vibes.
are different. They're not necessarily attached to the emoticons. The only way that we've attached them to the emoticons now, but they were just my Genesis collection at first. Yeah, there's only 100 of them, but like I said, the emoticons
and how many
are coming
overall?
out. Overall, there's only 100 of the Genesis vibes, and then emoticons overall, there's going to be 7,777 of them with over 150, algorithmically generated traits to come by, and then so check it out. So with pre-sale, we're going to be actually announcing pre-sale pretty soon, getting a date set up. I'm not big on dates, bro. So the only time that we're going to put out a date is if it's confirmed and if it has meaning. You know what I mean? I don't want to put something out that we're going to have to push back. So we haven't announced the date yet for pre-launch. We're working up on that. We will be announcing pre-launch probably mid next week to Friday at latest. And well, right now is the first public view of the website in general. But so with pre-launch, there's going to be 250 pre-launch tokens, 5 different types, and 50 of each one. So with pre-launch, you're going to get entry to pre-sale. You will get a Levitated t-shirt, choice of 4 different ones that you can choose from. They all have a standard back. Some of them have like just the pocket Levitated labs on them. And then some have sayings across them: create your legacy, become the movement, INFT while you sleep, and just a couple other things, you know what I mean? But you get a choice between one of those t-shirts. You get to choose the colors. It's up to you whether you want to do it or not. If you feel comfortable supplying your address, we'll have the t-shirts shipped directly to you, which I will say it's completely confidential. It's only going to be with the team.
I highly do recommend using your neighbor's address for legal reasons, if not for self-protecting doxing reasons, or a few houses down the street around the corner, and just ask your neighbor, hey, is it cool if I have something mailed here? It's a t-shirt. I just don't want this person on the internet knowing. Not saying I don't trust you. No. I just want people in general,
protect
because
yourself.
Even Target and Home Depot can't protect your addresses.
Exactly.
So just keep that in mind, you know what I mean, for your own personal safety, you know what I mean, for whatever reasons. Just use like a neighbor's address for having things mailed out, or get a PO box.
Or a PO box.
They're
PO
like
box
$10 to
well.
open up, and you can close that shit when you're done.
Exactly.
But yeah, just for government reasons too. You don't need them, because who knows when and if they're gonna fucking make NFTs a terrorist fucking currency.
I laughed so hard yesterday when you tweeted out, "Mail me something."
I know. Thank you so much. I
laughed again this morning when I saw it.
I hope I get a whole bunch of very legal things.
You're gonna get a ton of bombs.
I mean, with pre-sale, you get
like 60 bombs.
Entry to pre-sale, Levitated Vibes t-shirt. You get access to the Levitated Labs, like certain channels in there that are private as of right now. We actually have started to announce our Discord live, but we're still building it out and everything. We got a couple things going on in there. We just implemented a ranking system yesterday. Like I said, we have that meme contest coming up. We're going to announce that on Monday, everything that's going on with that. So if you're in the Discord, just be ready for that one. It should be fun. Can't wait to see what happens there. Yeah, but and then you get in a guaranteed early emoticons for the pre-launch. And then we have a date for once pre-launch is sold out. If you collect all 5 of the pre-launches before that date is up, which is probably going to be a 2-week window, you will get a free emoticon airdrop to you. So that's another thing. So you'll get 2 free emoticons. And then once all emoticons have like migrated and actually found a home amongst the Ethereum blockchain or whatever, or in individual wallets, we are going to be initiating the troops. So the troops, the emoticon scouts, have basically been searching for this immutable substance called vibrance, right? That gives them like immeasurable strengths and powers in this like air in where they live. So they've been searching for this galaxy for years, right? And now that they found it's on Earth, in like the deepest depths of Earth's oceans or whatever, the emoticon scouts are moving in, and this is what migration is. This is our launching of the emoticons.
Okay.
So once they're adopted in, once all 7,777 have found a home, we will be airdropping troops, or initiating the troops, which are going to be a different piece of art entirely, randomly generated, and the 7,000 or almost 8,000 emoticon holders will get a free troop added to their collection. So they'll keep their emoticon, get the troop, and then we open up for mass migration, and we drop another 2,223 to make an entire set of collection entire set of 10,000 for the troop collection. And then this also brings people that missed the initial launch, gives them an opportunity to still get into the community involved. And so the troops are, once we've hit that stage, we're going to be probably working on completing the game development at that point.
That's fucking awesome,
So,
bro.
yeah,
Jeez.
man. And then we're going to be
the roadmap. I love how the roadmap is the utility. Like,
yeah, like,
that's
bro, there's
key.
this whole story behind it. You know what I mean? Like, yes,
When you went into the story, I was kind of like, oh shit.
Yes, we're building a company, but if you actually read the story behind the emoticons, there's like a whole backstory. I built it out this way that we can continue to grow this roadmap. You know what I mean? Like, it can evolve with the project. It leads already into a game development. It leads into where we're going to end up having mining for our ERC token or whatever, and we're going to implement mining rigs and tools and weapons and all of this later. Like, and then what I want to have, man, I want to have a metaverse to where these things are actually like NFTs in your space, to where you can use them basically in the metaverse and to play with in the game.
I guess to wrap things up, is there like a plan if things don't work out and you decide like, all right, well, this isn't working, never mind, to kind of issue any kind of like refund or anything, or any kind of like, just curious, because it sounds like a lot of moving parts, and I'm just curious, like, because even myself, I had to like ask myself these questions, like with the Ken token and the Bros memberships and stuff. Like, if things don't work out, is there like that plan in place? Or just curious, like what your thoughts are on that with like crowdfunding.
So we're obviously not planning on it not working out. I mean, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make it all happen, right? But if things do go like downhill, which I don't plan to ever be like, well, I'm done with this. You know what I mean? It's not something that I want to continue. This is going to be a lifelong journey. Like, we're here for the long haul. We have security features that are going to be put in. The liquidity is going to be locked up, till projects sell out, and it's all going back into like production. I don't know. Like, what necessarily?
Why all of my sales are going to liquidity, honestly.
Well, exactly. Like, it's all going to be going back into like the product and the brand and the project itself. Like,
Nathan, you like that tweet?
I saw it. That's why it's like I almost couldn't breathe.
Dude, in the middle of our conversation, it came to me, and a little bit thanks to Philip Stanley in the chat, but I was like, governments are about to be like, the T in NFTs is for terrorism. NFT.
Then you tweeted it.
Yeah, no. But I mean, what type of
something that says terrorism? Like, I feel like that's like bad alone. I wonder if it's allowed.
You can't say bomb on an airplane. You can't say terrorism on Twitter.
Bomb, 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 bomb. Remember that?
Yeah, I do, because of course.
You just referenced it.
What type of safety features are you exactly thinking?
Same thing with all funds are going to provide liquidity. Just
okay,
all of it.
yeah.
100% of all sales are going back into the team for funding, for development.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's.
So yeah, then we got that.
Yeah, exactly. As much as you can. That's why I mention it though, because there isn't much that can be done, but there is.
I just know that you got my word, man. Like, everything is going into this project, and that's really it, bro. Like.
No, that's the only reason I hate to bring shit up like that, because it's bad energy. I get it, but it's just like, in case somebody's going to start their own project, I feel like they should have a little bit of like what ifs, because there are a lot of noobs in the space, but I want them to do this shit, and they should do it and fail, and then start over, fail again, take those 2 lessons you learned, do it the 3rd time, and you probably learned what you needed to know to not fail again. So you just
that's what I'm saying. Without failure, there's no knowledge gained.
Facts.
Bro. So like. That's really it, man. Like,
I just want people to know,
just doing our best, and that was a good thing to bring up.
Shit, man. They should really try this shit, because this is for literally everybody, whether you're a 5-year-old or you live in North Korea or whatever. Like, this is for you. It's an opportunity that exists that it's going to be very discouraged upon from the mainstream. They're going to try to convince you not to participate in the opportunities 100%. That make them irrelevant. And I don't want to scare anybody away, but just also want to let people know, like, have plans in place and think things through like you would anything else, and run at it full speed and get your NFTs out there today.
Yeah,
shit,
I
you
agree
can
with
come
you
on
on
my
that entirely.
podcast for free and promote your projects. I want everybody to do a project. I want everybody to make a shitcoin. Everybody should be their own Satoshi Nakamoto.
Create your own legacy.
Like,
you should have smiled and your tooth should have sparkled after you said it.
I know, but I really mean it, man. I want everybody to be their own Satoshi, and I'm really proud of what Noob's doing with this project. And a lot of my bros are doing so many fucking kick-ass things, dude. And I'm here to support it. I gotta grab some Ethereum so I can grab one of these, unless you want to take some wax off my hands, because that's the only shitcoin I have.
I mean, we could talk about it.
We can talk about it.
I'm on.
All right, you know
now,
what?
So
Anybody in the chat? Do you want to trade for a bubblegum machine for one of these NFTs? Because I do hodl one of my own bubblegum machine NFTs. So I'll trade if anybody wants to trade. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to use an exchange or something. Because I do want to grab one of these, so I can get my jizz face.
He said it.
I said it. I know.
That's gonna be the.
I looked right at your face as I said it because I wanted your reaction.
I was like, no.
That's gonna be my
Not the
Kembo's
face.
exclusive. We'll put that in there.
Oh, Rob said you said terrorist and North Korea on the same stream. Nice knowing you. I've done so much worse. I feel like somebody at YouTube faps to my live streams. It's the only reason I'm still here.
No, they're fans of our loving nature, and they know that we're just kidding, and they love us. So that's all it is.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. And on some real shit, watch out, world. We're coming for you. Crypto is coming, and we're pretty crazy.
So I want to post a link again to the OpenSea in the chat for the bros. I know a few people said they picked some up. I think, you did 2 sales.
Yeah.
Rob or Philip, somebody grabbed some. So shout out to you guys in the chat.
Welcome to the Levitated Society.
For real. And the link to the website is levitatedsociety.com. Here's the link to the website to go with that OpenSea.
Hey guys,
we're still early, man. We're so early. Everything that's being made right now is a fucking artifact in history. 100 years from now, your great-great-grandchildren will have been a part of a fucking lineage that is a part of history.
Think, man. Like, with the way kids are being brought up nowadays, there is no other way than up. Unless the government really gets involved and tarnishes this entire situation.
It's too late. There's 5-year-olds making 6 figures.
Exactly,
Game over for the government.
Exactly, bro. Like,
the same reason nobody goes to jail for Napster shit. You know what I mean? You could download Marvel movies right now illegally. You don't go. There's nothing. Because they can't enforce what they tried to enforce. And it's because fucking little kids were downloading Metallica and mommies and daddies were getting in trouble. And the government was like, we can't enforce this anymore. It's ridiculous.
It's too much to keep up with,
only had VPNs.
Yeah, we need to get kids in NFTs to protect ourselves. We need to make a human shield of children in front of us so they can't fucking demonize and make NFTs illegal.
Definitely true. Definitely true.
Gen Z will take this to the moon. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, Miss
I
Teen
truly
Crypto,
think so.
100%. That's why I'm a Miss Teen Crypto whale. I'd be buying her NFTs. She's going to be like the first crypto correspondent on Mars.
Straight
Probably.
Up. She's on a roll. She's awesome, man. She does some really good shit in this community.
Absolutely.
Facts. So, Just Joe, thanks for tuning in, bro. I really appreciate the support. Philip Stanley, as always, thank you for tuning in. Miss Teen Crypto again. Rob, you rock, bro. Like, thank you. I really appreciate all that support. We got Space Cat in the chat stopping by.
Ooh,
thanks,
Space
Matthias,
Cat.
Luciana. Skirt. Thanks for tuning in, bro. And Senor Lupe for stopping by and showing the love. Chewy Wolf, thank you for stopping by. Said feeling the vibe. Likewise, Al Bundy. Shout out to the Dingleberry squad up in here.
Scored 4 touchdowns in one game once.
Chris Cody. Thanks for tuning in, man. I really appreciate the support here early. And our OG bro, Sultan Crypto.
Yo.
The father of all the bastard degenerates, Randy in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Love you, man. And everybody, if you can, share this on social media, tag a friend, hit that like button, and have a day.
Have a day. Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey.
Hello, happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Ken Bozak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh, yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. He's Ken Bozak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. Cause I'm Ken bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get some Ken Bozak.